This is Jason here. Today we're going to be doing an updated video on my barrel comparison shooting I made about a year back. So what we're going to do is we are not going to be holding the gun today. We're going to be keeping the gun on a stand. Okay, we're not going to take it off. We're not even taking it off to swap the barrels. 90 feet down the way, we have a target set up, kind of primitive. S is for a stock, D is for die, CP is of course for custom products, and C is for critical. Okay? Just so that there is no argument, we're going to be explaining everything. Okay? There is no crappy paint in the rotor. Nothing's falling out. Okay? So we cannot have any arguments about that I'm putting crappy paint in for the first couple shots. We are using premium gold shell green fill. This paint's boring out about 689. Okay, we are using the Dangerous Power G5 because this is stock. It has no upgrades to it. We are using the Ninja 6845 100. Sorry. This has been converted to a mid-pressure tank. It's outputting around 550 psi. Okay. The barrels we're going to be using is the stock, the die ultralight, custom products, and a critical. All these barrels are the die and the custom products are 689. The critical is 688. The stocks, people are saying is 691, 693. Okay, so just to let you guys know. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, of course, we're going to chrono. And in this video, we are going to keep the camera on the gun at all times, so no one can argue saying that I'm adjusting velocity depending on which barrel I want to perform better. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the goggles ready. First thing we're going to do before each barrel, we are going to clean it. Okay, and if anyone's asking, this is an Exalt barrel swap. Okay. Go ahead and look down the barrel so we can see if there's any debris, oil, or anything, so no one can accuse me of sabotaging a barrel. Okay? So we're going to chrono first, so we're going to go ahead and take it off the stand, and we're going to keep the camera on the gun at all times. Okay? Go ahead and put the bottom shell of the rotor in. Then we'll go ahead and we'll put the top shell and we'll lock it down. Okay? And like I said, we're going to go ahead and switch the camera. There is no different paint in here. This is all premium going in. Okay? So let's go ahead and put down the goggles. So okay, we'll turn everything on. Okay, 290, 297, 306, 292. Okay, so we're going to take the gun, we're going to set it directly down, and that's where it's going to stay. Okay, so now, like we mentioned, the target is 90 feet away, and this is the stock barrel. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just going to be pulling the trigger. Okay, you got to move it a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, try it. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to leave the gun like that. Okay. Going to just move the gun forward so I can get the barrel off. And of course, if anyone's asking, it's around 62 degrees where I live. Okay, same thing. Die ultralight 2-piece, bore size 689. Same thing. Okay. Okay, same thing, we're going to screw it on. Okay. Now we're just going to move the stand Okay. Okay, so die. Same thing, we're going to pick it up. We're going to set it down. Now I do apologize for all the detail and everything that we're talking about. We just want to make sure that there is no arguments. Okay, so same thing. Die is done. We're going to take a Custom Products 2-piece, bore size 689. Same thing, we're going to clean it. Okay, we're going to look down the barrel. Okay. Same thing, we're going to screw it on. Okay, we're going to set it down. Okay. Gonna lift it up. Okay, now we're gonna go for the critical. Same thing, we're gonna clean it. Okay. And I do know that the critical is a 688, but one increment of measurement is not going to make or break this. Okay, so we'll set it down. Same thing, let's get it lined up for the C. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take off the barrel. Okay, we're going to turn off the rotor. Okay, nope. And I want to get the camera on here to show you that there's still just premium in the rotor only. Okay. Just premium. No mixture of paint. Okay. We're going to actually completely disarm the gun so that when I'm moving the target forward, there's going to be no argument of somebody shooting paint at it. Okay, so I'm going to wheel the target down, remaining on the dolly. Okay. There is our target. Let me get the ruler. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do the stock first. Okay, so as you can see, Each one of these shots is kind of all over the place. From this one to this one, 6 inches. That one to this one, 3 inches. 8 inches. Almost 11 inches. 6.5. 4.5. So with the stock barrel, the paint is literally all over the place. There is no grouping. The dye, as we can see, much better grouping. 4.5. 3 inches. 2.5. About 3.5. About 3.5 again. So, right in this area is the dye. So if we basically go from the farthest out, 8 inches. So the paint was basically maintained in an 8-inch. Okay, custom products. Now there's 2 paint bowls right here. So we can safely say that is 2 inches. Okay, we'll come down here. 7 inches. 9.5 and 12 inches. So, same thing, not as wide as the dye, but still a pretty good grouping, okay? Now, of course, we do have a couple stranglers over here, but now, if you look at the critical, 100 gram, this is definitely a good grouping. None of the balls decided to come over here in the custom products. They maintained in their area. So we'll do the same thing. Let me come over here, sorry. Okay, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, 3 inches, 5 inches, 3 inches, 5 inches, 3 inches, about 3.5. About 3.5, 2.5, 2.5. So as you can see, with measuring, with a ruler, the critical 100 gram barrel has a better grouping and a shorter measurement between each shot. So there you go, an updated video on the barrel shooting, comparing the stock barrel, a dye ultralight, a custom products, and a critical. Thank you very much for watching.